Hello my friends, thank you again for watching this video and checking out my channel. For today's video, I just wanted to discuss a problem that I had recently, and it involves negative body image. See, we all have this problem where we believe comparing ourselves to others that maybe we're hideous, we're ugly, whatever. And recently I had been sent a photo from my sister. It was a really sweet photo. It was me holding my little baby nephew. And at the time, it was just a good memory because at the time I was just holding him and just dancing around, singing to him because we had music going. And without me really knowing about it, she took a photo. And it was a full-length photo. And doing this channel and stuff like that, I usually keep my framing a kind of upper body kind of deal, and it makes it a little easier for me to not hate on my body, not to shame myself for how I look. But this was a full-length photo, and where I could see how big I am. And it had a very negative impact on my depression. Because she had sent it to me because I had asked for any video or photos that she had captured on this particular event, and I just didn't really know that any of them involved me. Because I wanted to make something special with that footage, combine it with the footage that I had gotten on that day. And well, when I saw that, it was just such a horrible reaction. My depression jumped in. Immediately, all this horrible negative thoughts started coming into my head of I'm fat and disgusting, ugly, a monster. The very first thought that I saw, because I was holding my little nephew, was that character Fat Bastard from Austin Powers movies. That was the first thing that jumped in my head. I started hearing all the lines of, yelling, get in my belly and all that kind of stuff. And it just got really dark for me at that moment. My therapy gratefully really helped me out on that night. But right away I started having thoughts of I'm worthless, hideous, ugly, just a horrible piece of shit, that I don't deserve to be alive, and it would be so much better if I was dead. And those are thoughts that I haven't really had in a while ever since I started doing therapy. And it's been great. I've been so positive. So many good things have been changing in my life, and I've been so happy. And just not giving up and just getting these small little wins leads to huge improvements, huge changes for the better. But on this particular night when I saw that photo, it was just horrible. I was thinking that I wanted to die. All those old thoughts of suicide. And Luckily, I had a very dear, close friend that I love very much. I had told her what happened, and she was immediately there for me, talking me down. And I used all my other tools, what I've learned during my therapy sessions on how to combat those negative thoughts and turn them into positive. And so those, and then I used a technique I haven't mentioned in a long time. I got distracted. I'm at a local park where I'm filming this at, and somebody just walked by with a beautiful dog, and I get self-conscious when I'm talking to a camera in front of others. So I had to stop, and so I'm kind of lost in where I left off. But okay, one technique that I had used that I mentioned on this channel a long time ago was ASMR. You can find many channels on YouTube and other sources, and it's even before therapy, it was always something that was a huge help for me. When I was having really dark thoughts in my head, it helped to calm those negative voices, those negative bad talk. And so I had used that again that night, and that was a big help for calming my mind, to get it off of the thoughts of hating myself, the thoughts of thinking it would be better if I was dead. And luckily, the very next day I had a therapy session, and I was able to go in there and talk to him about what had happened, and that was a big help as well. And it was just, I've grown, I've improved so much that even before then I would have been in that dark mood for weeks or months. But luckily, with this going to therapy, that it's been a huge help for me to work through these dark moments. And it could have been a whole lot worse, but it was still really scary. It was a shock to my mind and body, because it was like I hadn't had those really dark thoughts in so long. And I am, been working so hard, and that hard work did pay off, but it was just still a surprise. And it shouldn't really, sometimes I just expect too much out of myself, that I had gotten down on myself about how in my mind, I let it happen. And, and my therapist helped me see that that's actually kind of silly, because I didn't let anything happen, but just work through it all, and I'm doing so much better now. But it's just one of those things that I need to work through for myself, to be able to see a photo of myself and not have these dark thoughts of hatred, of how I think I look disgusting or whatever. And one of the things that I discussed with my therapist about was a kind of exposure therapy of sorts, of where when I do my journaling at night, I'll look at that photo and I have to pick out things that I like about my body. And there's plenty of things that I have that I do like about my body, because I could actually see that I am losing weight and I am getting healthy, and I could see that my belly's gotten smaller. My muscle definition is starting to come back, especially in my shoulders and my arms. It's just, those problem areas that I have of, my man boobs and my belly, and my belly being so big, and seeing it in that photo, it just really set me off. And so, the whole purpose of what I wanted to talk about in this video was I just wanted to share with you what happened, share with you that I'm trying this exposure technique that I talked to my therapist about. But I wanted to also just kind of hear your stories of if you've experienced anything similar. Yeah, I know actually most of us have experienced something similar in our society. Especially the female population is hit with constantly being told that they should be looking this way, if you're not beautiful or pretty, if you look this way or whatever. And I've always felt that was bullshit when it came to women, and I've always had compassion towards women when they had to go through that. But I am also trying to teach myself to be able to have that same compassion to myself. And so, I was just interested in what kind of stories, experiences that you had, and what did you use to try to combat that negative body image. So leave a comment down below with your stories, anything that helped you to overcome that. And let's just, I'm just very interested in hearing your stories. So comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, please help me out by hitting that like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm BS. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and share with your friends and family that you feel may like or benefit from watching my videos. And I just hope you all know just how incredibly grateful I am to all of you. I am doing so much better than I was, and so many good things are starting to come into my life that I'm feeling so great. I'm feeling so optimistic and amazing. So that is it for this video. Another way you can help support this channel is to visit my website at www.jbaileyphoto.net. You can find, my blog there of, basically covers a lot of the same stuff that I cover on this channel, but it's kind of a, blog format. And I also have my print store there of my landscape photography. If you buy prints, it'll help me to be able to make the content that I want, to be able to do some travel videos, to hiking videos. But in order for me to do that, I need to, raise some funds to get my car fixed. Gas prices is very high right now, and it's gonna cost me. So if you're interested in prints, check out my print store. And I hope to have more in the future to help raise money for this channel to make the content that I really want to make. All right. I am so grateful for you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're doing well, and take care of yourselves.